Everything okay? What happened?
Well, no, but
If you're going up here, I guess not, right?
I just filed a revoke and raise. He picked up a murder charge.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
This last week. This is the young guy that, he is.
How old is this kid? What happened?
17.
17? He picked up a murder case. What happened?
From my understanding, it was a weed deal gone wrong.
Oh, I read about this, right? I have the bond set now at 5,002. He has not made the bond yet.
No, sir.
Do you anticipate he's gonna make it? Do you want me to revoke it even more? She's not made one of these cases now. The other
Yeah,
one.
I don't think, I don't know if he'll make it, but even if it's just a little bit more of the significance of actually revoking evasive because he was on bond.
What do you say, Mr. D?
Judge, I understand the severity of the offense. I really believe, in all honesty, that, I think he should start there. Right now, I don't want the judge to make a decision right now. I think it's in my best interest for my client to sit there and understand the severity of his offense. And that someday if I want to approach again to see if he would be willing to give him another bond. Yeah, but I think right now.
Another bond? No. Dude, I mean, he's allegedly killed someone. Is he here now?
Yeah, he's in the custody.
Okay, I'm gonna ring about him and admonish him.
Yes, sir.
Just bear with me a second and then I'll have them. What conditions they put upstairs?
And he's on home confinement up there as well.
No contact with the co-defendant, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons.
Yeah,
Without
yeah.
the client being here.
Yeah, it's a THA.
Yeah.
Thing like working for them. We don't.
Okay,
Just whatever.
so, do you want the person here the next time?
No, it's a new case, right?
No, it's.
How old is it?
It's a weird. It's somebody who was.
2019.
Oh,
No, it was 2050 was the date of that.
It was a probation.
There was a probation, and then she moved to Corpus, and then she came back.
so it's an MRP.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Oh, I thought it was like a new case. I didn't realize it's, no, I mean, yeah, it's, we have to resolve it,
Yeah.
right? So I'll give you a couple weeks, but she's got to come back and then I didn't realize, I thought it was a new case. Right,
That's
okay.
fine.
So a couple weeks, must be here at the next setting so we can resolve it.
I'll have it, Judge.
Okay. Deputy Miranda, do you mind bringing out Mr. Jared Jones, please?
So Judge, yes, it was, no drugs, no alcohol, GPS, home confinement.
No weapons, I would imagine.
Yes, Judge.
Yeah, I guess I will. He's not made bond on it,
Okay.
so I'm gonna leave it as is. It's at 10,000 now. But I'm gonna order the same conditions as well.
Judge, you said we're keeping it on?
Yeah, mirror the felony condition bond,
Yes, Judge.
all except the co-defendant, was
All except the code.
co-defendant, right?
Judge, if you don't mind, can you deny my motion, please? Thank you.
The age of the decedent, 17 and 12.
18.
Really? I, I'm so disappointed, Mr. Jones. I can't tell you how disappointed I am, you know? We've got but one life to live. Just one. You don't get continued. You don't get multiple chances, man. You're not a cat. I'm bringing you out here because we're talking about you, and it's only fair that you hear what's going on. Because you've now picked up the murder case upstairs, the state has asked me to, your bonds are now set at, on both of your cases, on your assault and your criminal mischief, they're both set at 5,002. They did not give you a PR bond on those cases, and the state has asked me to revoke and raise those cases because you are a danger to our public. You've not made bond on those cases, so I'm going to deny their request to revoke and raise your bond. But I'm going to tell you now that I don't know if you're going to get out because your bond is set at $250,000 upstairs. But if you do, I don't want you to go anywhere. I want you absolute home confinement, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Do you understand? And you will have a GPS monitor, no drugs, no alcohol, no weapons, anything else?
No, Judge. Not from the scene.
And I guess just keep me in the loop what happens upstairs, you know, if they do anything with the bonds, just keep me in the loop so we can kind of stay close. The other thing is this, is that thing's going to take a while to play out. And I mean, I'm not going to hold it for 2 years for it to play out upstairs. So let's try to find some kind of resolution so we can, you know, they can worry about it upstairs and then we can just, okay?
Yes, sir.
I'll obviously give you a sufficient time. Is discovery complete? Because these cases are from November. They're old.
We're still waiting on body cam, dash.
I mean, that's not good. I mean, wait a second.
November. It's
Were they, I guess they may have been 2Bs though. Let me see if that's right. Because if there were 2Bs, then
Actually, Judge, it looks like we have all of the body cam. Just wasn't complete. We have the 911 calls.
oh, so you've got, is discovery's complete?
It looks
Okay.
like it, yes, Judge.
Have you given offers on both of the cases?
I have not, Judge, but I'll take a look on his,
There was an offer, but it's been
There was-
canceled out that option, that offer.
we had offered a 13-month deferred. I revoked it, obviously, with the new law violation.
Sure.
So I'm probably just gonna check his credit and put a jail time offer.
Okay, so I'll give you some time, take a look, speak with Mr. Jones, what he wants to do. The cases are kind of old, so when we come back in the next time, you must accept the offer from the state. Otherwise, I'm going to set your cases for trial here. You understand? Okay, man.
But Judge, in all honesty, I can let him know right now, considering that he has a murder case, I would be, reluctant to plead him guilty to, an assault case. Because that could be used in punishment. He's in enough trouble. We may as well set it for trial if there's not going to be a dismissal on this case.
I'll speak to the felony. I mean,
Sure.
the murder was just filed a couple of days ago, so I'll speak to the felony, see what the CW wants on the assault.
So let's set it a week
And
out.
look at it.
Talk to felony,
Yes,
see what they want. In a week, we can set it.
Yes,
Yeah?
sir.
Okay. All right. Good luck, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. D.
Yes, sir.
Does he have any prior DWIs, Alex? Do you know if he has any prior DWIs? Okay.
No, Judge, I'm not gonna work. I'll run his full NCIC if you'd like.
Please, you need to understand that DWIs are big business in Texas, you know? Watch the news. Every single day, someone dies from a DWI. That's why they have made the penalty so darn severe. A third DWI, you're looking at prison up to minimum 2 years in prison, a maximum of 10 years in prison. What you're doing is you're pleading guilty to this offense. The DWI is going to go on your record. It will be there for the rest of your life. And what you need to understand is that whenever you get pulled over now in the future, first thing an officer does is they're going to look at your record. If they see that you have a prior DWI, a prior PCS, and they come up to you and they smell alcohol, they smell any kind of funky smell, what do you think they're going to do?
Take me out of the car.
No, not just take you out of the car.
Take me to jail.
Probably so. You know, from now on, you're facing a minimum of 30 days in jail for any new cases that you pick up. No more proverbial slaps on the wrist. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
If I were you, even if you have had a sip of alcohol, I wouldn't get into a car. It's a humongous risk that you're taking. You understand? What you have worked out is 180 days in jail to be probated for 1 year. As part of the conditions for you to complete this probation successfully, you must do a DWI education class, 2 victim impact panels. You must also do what's called a TRAS. This is an evaluation to see what conditions you may need. They assess other conditions like, supportive outpatient treatment, intensive outpatient treatment. You must also fulfill those as well. No drugs, no alcohol, guardian interlock, no breath test refusal. What that means is that if you're pulled over in a car, an officer asks you to submit a breath test, you must do it while you're on this probation. If you don't do it, you're in violation. If you violate this, I'm going to issue a warrant for your arrest. I'm going to put you in jail. I'm going to bring you back out. We're going to talk if you violated your probation. If you do, you're looking at 180 days in jail. Do you understand?
And so it would also be a minimum 30 days, and we discussed that. On this case, it would be a 30-day minimum.
So he's doing 30 days as a condition.
Sorry, we're pleading to, pleading to
Say it again?
the.
Oh, I see. Right.
He is aware that it would be 30 days minimum.
Right. So if you are revoked, it's a minimum of 30 days in jail. That's what they're trying to allude to. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
I don't see the enhancement on here, so let me see. Is it true or untrue that you had a Class A misdemeanor theft in 2018?
It's true.
It's true, the enhancement. All right. You were giving up the right to a trial, right to compel witnesses to testify on your behalf, confront and cross-examine your accusers. If you are not a citizen, there are immigration consequences. You can be deported, excluded from the country, denied naturalization. You give up the right to appeal. Once you accept this, you are stuck with this until you complete it successfully or you get revoked. You understand?
Sir.
You still want to do this?
Yes, sir.
How do you plead to the offense of driving while intoxicated? I will find you guilty. I'm going to send it to you to the agreement. Does this also take care of the case upstairs?
We can be discussing the case description.
They're going to dismiss the felony case upstairs. This is a great deal for you because anytime you can avoid a felony, you're winning. But you have to understand that there's only so many times, that they're going to do this where they're going to dump one in exchange for the other, especially a felony offense. It doesn't happen over and over.
Understand.
Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, I want you to understand one more thing that, as I said earlier, DWI is big business. There is a $3,000 surcharge that we normally apply to cases like this. This is your first offense. I will waive your fee now. But if you pick up another DWI, it is a $6,000 surcharge. And if you don't pay it, every $100 you owe, you sit 1 day in jail. So you can imagine how much time you'd be doing if you pick up another DWI. You understand?
Yes, sir.
We all make mistakes. But the idea is that you don't continue to endanger other lives by making these stupid mistakes. Get a clue. Good luck to you, Mr. Drew. All right. Thanks, Josh.
May I ask you a question?
Got it. Mr. Smith, you're charged with criminal trespass. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present. If you cannot afford one, one will be appointed to you, sir.
Yes, Judge. On February 5th, 2025, a University of Houston student found the defendant sleeping inside a campus building on the 4th floor and believed the defendant was not a resident. The student alerted the on-call desk attendant who called campus police. Campus police made contact with the defendant, and after running him through TCIC, gyms, and locals, found an active issued campus-wide criminal trespass warning from May 16th, 2024. The officer had previously found the defendant inside a different building on the campus, and these buildings are only accessible to students and staff. The defendant is neither staff nor student. The defendant was then detained.
Right. Mr. Smith, I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward with the case. Now going back to University of Houston. Do you understand? Don't. If you need a lawyer, I can give you a lawyer today. You can tell the lawyer, but I don't want you going back unless you're an active enrolled student there. You're not to go back to any part of U of H. Do you understand? If I find that you violate these conditions, I'm going to put you in jail. No more PR bonds for you. I'm also ordering you not to be in possession of weapons as well. Understand? I'm not asking for much. Just don't go back there. If you need a place to sleep, if you need a place to go, we can find that for you. Just don't go back there. All right. I'm not, stop, don't. I'll have you, if you want a lawyer, I'll give you a lawyer today. You can tell the story. You do your side to the lawyer, all right? I need you to fill an application for me, Mr. Smith. So Deputy Miranda's going to give me an application. I'm going to have you sign a reset with Ramona. I will have you take a seat in the jury box while we get your bond conditions. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, though, and then I'll find you a lawyer here. All right?